Okay, so Matt, how does it sound to start with a little guided settling and then quietly bringing attention to the breath without changing it or holding it at any point, just letting it be free and easy and natural. It's as if rather than us breathing, we're being breathed. I'd say I'm going to move this stool down a little bit for you, actually.
Okay.
So the lift a little bit high here, and like having the arms basically parallel to the ground probably allows them to soften more. And then the tip of the ears up and slightly forward. Good. Okay. And then back to how you would normally vibe into it. Everything softening. Presence in the dantian is continuous now with the presence in the palms. And it's all part of the dantian. And with that softness in the hands. So now from the dantian and the palms, opening up your field of awareness. Feel your seat and your feet. And then bringing the lower half of his body into your awareness. Noticing what you notice. Your hands are like water. And noticing if there's any rhythmic input.
Just like more solid. Just like not as dense. There was like a density aspect that I noticed.
Did you notice that would like pulsate between, like when I was saying inhalation or exhalation? Was there any like commonality?
At one point it felt like his left leg was like this.
Yeah.
Like it felt like a lot longer.
Yeah. If we're on a exhalation phase, both legs should be lengthening and internally rotating. And so if there's just one lengthening, it's like, okay, yeah, there's something stuck in there. And so then it's like, okay, what's further up? As far as like understanding it, it's like you can expand your awareness to further up the chain there. Yeah, so exhalation phase, internal rotation happening with the left leg. The right leg is externally rotating. So now we're in inhalation. They're both externally rotating. The right leg is like, it's like going out and it's bouncing back. It's going out, it's like bouncing back. It's like there's something on that right chain that the right side's having a hard time like really following. And yeah, it feels like it's like going, it's like not just like the hip, like maybe like abdomen, but like this might be like all the way up into that neck stuff that he was talking about, you know. In this situation, a little bit of like productive discomfort is okay, but I want you to be able to totally relax into the pressure at all times. So here is an opportunity for the soft shoulders. So yeah, to hang out for a sec here. So shoulders soft and scapula hanging, neck empty, elbows heavy, chest soft, abdomen full. So this structure here versus this kind of a structure. So in this structure, I have to use tension to like apply any kind of pressure. Here, it connects back to here. So now the hand is connected to here, and so the the strength can come without having to add something to tighten. So, and it's easier to find when your hands are like right close to you. Like go ahead and put your hands on your belly basically, and like let your shoulders relax. Let your arms just hang. Forearms, like let your forearms touch your sides. Like I have, this isn't even like accessing the chi or anything like that, but it's just like this is here and this is relaxed. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have the whole, you can see what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
a lot of good frame there. Yeah.
So go ahead and make contact here and think about scapula being soft, elbows being heavy. So letting like the heaviness of your arms, first of all, kind of just sink down. And then if you watch me here, you might want to have one foot forward, whichever one's more comfortable. Here, my right foot forward. And hip joints fall back slightly, that like standing as if sitting on a high stool, just kind of relaxing the weight down. Okay. And then now kind of expanding, if you're going to move the hands, you know, like forward, back, up, down, let it come from here. If you're moving them forward, let it be that like your low back falls back and there's like a balloon expanding between your hand and here. This is just soft, and it's expanding here. Yeah, that's the idea. Good. Okay. And now keeping that like softness, that idea of the movement comes from here rather than from tightening here, comes from expanding here or turning the waist. Finding the area of restriction that you were feeling. Checking in with the client when you find it.
That's
you
it.
Feel like
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so now continuing to soften through the body and keeping that contact and just following, like if you, the tissues, like if you apply like a little bit of forward movement, how far does it go naturally? Does it start coming back? Do you start moving with it? And kind of just letting the tissues around flow, like noticing. Yeah, just try that out. Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, I can definitely, I feel little movements, like feels more like kind of circular.
Yeah, and the idea here is now you've got your soft structure, you've applied like a little bit of force, and then you just listen to what the body wants to do with that force, and you let the body guide that force. And if you hit an area that feels like, you know, like a beaver dam in the river, it's like, oh, okay, well, we'll back off and we'll come back at that again. Sometimes it might feel appropriate to like run up against it and like just hold in that direction, and like just like little movements, but like keeping it pinned and hanging out, listening, and always going back to softness and fluidity, because that's what we're trying to accomplish for them.